Hey fam, so in this video I'll be sharing with you 33 websites where rich or kind people literally give away money for free. Now a bit of a backstory to why I'm reviewing these websites. You've probably come across this video from Odetta Rockstar, which shared 16 websites where rich or kind people literally give away money for free. Or maybe you've probably watched this video where she shared 25 websites where rich or kind people literally give away money for free. Now I'm someone who's strongly against the idea of begging for money online or asking for handouts from others who have actually worked for that money. I strongly believe that each and every one of us should earn their own keep. However, there are situations where you might find yourself in a financial strain or a situation that requires urgent help and you might need some money. That is where these websites come in, and you might decide to actually use them to earn some extra income that can sort out that financial challenge that you are having urgently. So that's why I'm going to be reviewing these websites so that you know exactly what you are getting into and if at all these websites are legit. Now before we get into the actual websites, allow me to give out a big shout out to Oluwadamilola Duyile. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but thank you Oluwa for actually supporting the channel as a VIP member. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thank you to every one of you that actually takes time to watch my videos. So without further ado, the first website I'll be reviewing on our list is known as beggingmoney.com. Now on this website, you can literally come to this website and ask for money for whatever needs that you have. Mostly this website is dedicated to personal requests. Maybe you have a personal need. Let's say for example you want to sort out some medical bills, maybe you want to pay your tuition fees and the likes. You can simply come here and beg for money from rich people. So here you can see someone recently just posted this and they're asking for help regarding the struggle they are facing. So here, dreams deferred, a family struggle with student debt. And here is my name is Moma Ba, a devoted husband and father to 5 wonderful children, and they're explaining about themselves and they are requesting for some funds. They need help with $6,000, including a $14,000 unpaid whatever, and they need help with this. So they've posted this and it's currently on the website, and people or rich people on this platform can actually donate to the website. So initially, for you to actually get started with this website, all you have to do is simply click right here where it says ask for money, and when you click right here, you are required to actually register on the platform and you'll be able to post a donation request. You can see right here where it says donation request. So you add your title, then here you add your details, then here you have your name. You can see here they say not visible to the public. Of course, it's only the site who will be able to know that. Your email won't also be visible, then the category, your location, and here there's a human verification. Now once you post on the platform, what will happen is that people will start donating, and people will be donating to your PayPal account. And other alternatives that can be used to receive payments are Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo or cryptocurrency wallets. So you can actually use any of those as payment options, and you need to write at least 400 words explaining your situation, whether it's a medical bill, maybe you have rentals, maybe you need some whatever needs that you have. Now I actually did some digging or trying to find out if there are other people who have actually used this site and the likes, and after checking out Trustpilot. Now Trustpilot is a platform where real people leave reviews on a certain company or website and share their experiences they've had with that platform. So mainly they'll rate any website on a scale of 1 to 5, and currently beggingmoney.com has a rating of 2.4. Now this is already a red flag in regards to the platform, and after checking out most of the reviews, what I discovered is that the people who are rating the site poorly are actually people who haven't received any money from the site. And basically when you check the reviews, actually you discover that even their reviews, they are not actual reviews, but they are just coming to the platform giving a 1-star rating and again asking for money on the review site from beggingmoney.com, which is I think a bit unfair because you are rating it poorly, expecting maybe they will give you the money so that that you can come back and rate them highly. Maybe that's a bit unfair. However, there were some other people who actually did review the site and explained exactly what they experienced with the platform. And one of the reviews actually revealed that when you actually post, let's say you post your request on beggingmoney.com, what will happen is that your post will be available there, but you rarely get any donations. However, they do give an option for your post to be visible at the top of the site, meaning that if people are scrolling through the postings and the likes, because a lot of people are asking for money right here. So now, if in order for your post not to get lost in all those posts that are actually posted on this site, you would have to pay a certain amount. From the reviews, someone reviewed that they actually paid around $39 to have their post at the top of the site, and despite paying that $39, they hadn't received any money. So I would rather encourage you, if you're going to try out this site, don't pay any amount, because from the experiences others have shared on the platform, they have not received any donations. Maybe the cause that they posted it for maybe did not attract anyone. Final verdict on beggingmoney.com, what I can say is that the platform is actually legit. However, after posting your own details there, you might actually not get any funding. So what I would encourage you to do is that if you are going to ask for money on beggingmoney.com, don't pay any amount to get tips or for your post to be at the top. Now, the second website I'll be reviewing is known as Cyberbeg, and Cyberbeg is similar to beggingmoney.com, and you can see right here, for example, here someone help me settle my debts. Here there's please help, Navy veteran suicide survivor needs help with medical bills, help me keep my family business stay afloat, and the likes. And here you can see like 190,000 donated to members as of February 9, 2025. And with this one, in order for you to get started, just need to click right here where it says start begging now. And when you click right here, you will be required to create an account with the platform. And when you create an account, you also post whatever your needs are in terms of the begging situation. Now, what I discovered is that with Begging Money, when you click right here where it says FAQ, you discover that you are required to pay a $3 for your post to be at the top here. Like, how do I move my site back to the top? Go to edit, then here, and you will see a link to move your site back to the top for $3. So meaning you'll be required to pay for your post to be at the top. Now, like I already mentioned, if you're in need of money, probably you wouldn't want to start spending money to also get money, unless you are investing in a business, not whereby you are asking for money. There's no guarantee that you earn that money back if you actually do pay it out. Now, maybe if you are willing, you can actually do invest that $3. It's up to you, but personally, I wouldn't actually put my money like a $3 into a post appearing at the top, which I'm not guaranteed that will be back into my bank account. When you check the reviews also for Cyber Money on Trustpilot, you can see that they also have a poor rating. Now, give it to them. Let's say the poor rating is because they only have 4 reviews. Now, when you check the reviews, they only have here a 1-star rating. Now, here is someone who says, absolute waste of time. The site is a total scam from the very beginning. Not only are the people who contact you from the site or scammers, but the site itself is a scam. I paid $5 where it suggested to pay $5 to have your beg be seen on more visible, and it took 20 instead. So you can see that's already a red flag. But of course, this is according to the experience someone encountered with the platform. They actually got deducted $20 from their account. You will not receive help if you submit to the site. Don't leave a bag. Do not even bother. It's a waste of time. I wish I never heard about this site. So this is someone who had a bad experience with the platform. Another one here you can see, and this one is a bit odd. The review is a bit odd. This one was more recent, at least. And then here also someone saying it's a scam. Here, site meant to help the poor turns out to be scammers. So basically, based on this, I wouldn't advise you to actually try out cyberbeg.com. If you are willing, you can go right ahead. It's up to you. I'm just here to review these sites where rich people actually give out money for free. Now, there are people out there who truly give out money for free. However, even where people are giving out free money, even scammers come to take advantage of desperate people in need. So hopefully you won't fall victim to any scams on these types of sites. So the third website I'll be reviewing in this video is known as Gofundme.com. Now, Gofundme.com is one of the largest, if not the largest, crowdfunding platform on the internet. Now, this website, I myself am currently aware of it, and I know for a fact that it's a very legit platform where you can actually raise funds for a personal campaign or a campaign that you want to undertake in your community. So here, in order for you to actually get money from rich people, all you have to do is click right here where it says start a GoFundMe. From here, you will be required to choose your country and also enter a zip code. Now, what you have to understand is that here where you're choosing your country, you are choosing a location where you'll be able to withdraw your money in. So for example, if you click right here where it says your country, you have to choose a country where you have a bank account in. So for example, I have a bank account in the United States, I have a bank account in the United Kingdom. I can simply choose any of these. Let's say for example United States, and simply enter the zip code for my bank account, and I just need to enter it right here. And here I would have to describe the fundraising that I'm actually implementing. So for example, what best describes the fundraising? You can describe, maybe you are having a fundraising for animals, business, for community, competition, whatever it is. So long it's right here, you can actually raise a fundraising. So let me just go right ahead, and maybe let's say education, and type here zip code and simply click continue. And next you'll be required to actually enter the details, like whom are you fundraising for. If you're fundraising for yourself, for someone else, or maybe for charity, you indicate right here and continue. Now I'm not going to proceed with all the details right here. Let me just go right ahead and let's check the reviews on Trustpilot. So now what you have to understand is that on GoFundMe, you will also be required to do identity verification, and that's where most of the people complain about GoFundMe, because you need to prove the cause, you need to prove that the funds are going to be used for the intended purpose. So now here you can see, let's look at some of the reviews. Like let's say for example here you can see this review was done just 4 days ago as of the time I'm recording this video. Here they are saying beware of an automatic 10% tip. Now I've already read this review, and from the looks of things is that this person, when they actually raised a GoFundMe, they actually did get the funds. Rich people actually supported their cause. Now what happened is that after they donated for their cause, the person, when it came to time of withdrawing that money, unfortunately GoFundMe took 10%, which they call a tip to themselves. They tipped themselves out of the money, whichever amount. She didn't reveal exactly how much it was. Let's say if it was 1,000, they took around $100 and gave it to themselves. And here we have someone who says, my experience with GoFundMe has been nothing short of frustrating and the likes. This one was complaining about the verification process. They were rejecting every ID she was submitting, and they have not yet released her money. They are still requesting for other identity verification. So most people seems like they are having challenges in verification process. However, you can see there are also other people who are very thankful to GoFundMe, like this one, Faraji Abdul. Okay, so you can see here, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to GoFundMe for providing a platform that brings, okay, probably they actually did receive the funds from GoFundMe and they are happy with the results they got. So my final verdict for GoFundMe is that it's a legit platform, and rich people definitely give out money on GoFundMe. So the next website on our list is known as Justgiving.com. So here all you have to do is to start a fundraiser. Now it can be a personal fundraiser or maybe a campaign or for charity. So all you have to do is click right here where it says start fundraiser. Now what you have to note about this platform is that you do need to give proper details about what you are fundraising for, and you have to sign up. You will also be required to do an ID verification on the platform. Now from the reviews on Trustpilot, you can see that this one has a better rating rating, a 3.5 rating for a platform that gives away money for free, I think is a very good rating. So here you can see, like, here someone 5 days ago says, I have used Justgiving several times for fundraising, and overall it's a simple and effective platform for supporting charities. It is easy to set up a page, share it on social media, and if you don't have cash and the likes, you get the money. Now, what you have to understand with Justgiving is that you might be required to actually do self promotions for your charity. They do have a platform where they can also push your own post, but you might be required to actually promote your own fundraiser so that you can actually earn that money. And also they will charge you 5% of whatever money that is raised plus processing fees for the amount that you've earned from the platform. All right, the next website is known as givingpledge.org. Now, unlike the other websites that I've mentioned, this one is actually a platform meant for billionaires or the wealthy people. Now, unfortunately, you can't apply to receive money here, or you can't beg for money. What happens with this platform is that rich people will come to the Giving Pledge. Let's say, for example, Elon Musk decides that when he goes to that place, they want to give out their money to maybe charity or maybe to support orphans in whatever country and the likes, or whatever percentage of their wealth, they would come to the Giving Pledge and actually pledge their money. So unfortunately, unless they pledge to maybe your country, that's the only way you can actually receive money from rich people with this. The next website on our list is known as fundmytravel.com. Now, as the name implies, you simply beg for money which will pay your travel expenses. So let's say, for example, you are in Africa, you want to visit Europe, you would come here and start a fundraiser where you can actually have a trip sponsored by rich people to travel to certain countries, and all you have to do is click right here where it says start a fundraiser. Now, you just need to note that for this one, you would have to also prove or give a reason why it's important for you to travel to that place. It's just not about you coming to the platform and say, I want to travel to the United States, please donate to my cause. There should be a meaningful reason, a compelling reason why rich people should literally give you that money to travel to that place. The next website on our list is known as honeyfund. Now, honeyfund was in the past known as plum fund, and they rebranded to focus more on people who are intending to get married. So if you are looking for help, let's say you'll be having a wedding, you'll be having an engagement, maybe you want a honeymoon and the likes, this is where you can literally ask rich people to give you money for that. So you can just simply come up to this platform and sign up. Now here you can see they'll ask you, tell us the kind of funds that you actually need. So all you have to do is click right here and you can choose whatever types of funds you need. Let's say for a baby, a birthday party, anniversary, hardship, or other. So it's not just restricted to that, but they just have a focus on mainly family. So whatever has to do with family, most of the people who come to this platform tend to donate to such causes. So you can simply do that and you submit your request, and they pay you either for PayPal, Stripe, or maybe bank transfer. So you can see they're even accredited by the BB, the Better Business Bureau. So meaning that you can actually even complain if, let's say, you don't get your funds via the platform, you can actually go to BB or the Better Business Bureau and actually file a complaint if the platform by any means does not release the funds that you actually raised from the platform. So if you actually need some funds from rich people for your honeymoon, maybe your baby's birthday and the likes, you can simply try out honeyfund and they'll explain everything to you. It has been in existence since 2006, so it's almost 20 years of existence for this platform. They were known as Plum Fund, but they've rebranded. They're now known as Honey Fund. Now, the next website on our list that I'll be reviewing is known as givebutter.com. Now, unlike the other sites that I've been talking about, this one is a streamlined fundraising or marketing platform where you can actually manage donations. Now, basically, because in order for you to actually receive donations from rich people, you will have to go live. You start a stream and people will be donating to your cause. So as that business model stands, what you'll need to understand is that you probably need to have an audience, and if you don't have an audience, most likely you won't easily get funded. So that's what is required. So you have to sign up right here, and you should be willing to go live in order for you to start receiving donations from rich people. So the next one is known as fundraiser.com. Okay, so now this one is a laser focus on fundraising success. You can fundraise for a campaign. It might be a personal campaign, a charity campaign, a community campaign, and the likes. And here you can see they're saying start your free campaign. Now the biggest downside with fundraiser.com is that it's not available worldwide. Not everyone can actually start a fundraiser or a free campaign, and most of the times they would require you to be in certain countries. So if you click right here where it says start a fundraiser, and maybe you get a 404 error or a 404 error, it means it's not available in your country. And here you can see for personal needs, you can fundraise for, maybe say personal fundraising, raise money for yourself, friends and community, for medical, maybe pet fundraising, accidents, memorials and the likes. So you can ask rich people to donate to your cause. In this case, that's what fundraiser does. Now you'd also have maybe to pay a certain amount to the platform for using the actual platform, and they'll get it from the money that you actually raise. So I think it's also very good, a legit platform. The biggest downside is that you would have to state clearly where you'll be using the money, which state, and you'll have to go through a verification purpose. Mostly this is available for people in the United States. However, you can try it out. You might never know, the time you are trying out the platform, you might discover that your country is actually supported and you can actually raise those funds. All right.